Buying a car is one of the biggest financial decisions you'll make, but what if your dream car turns into a never-ending money pit? Some vehicles may look stylish, high-tech, and packed with features. But under the hood, they're riddled with problems that could drain your wallet faster than a gas-guzzling SUV. In this video, we're counting down the 17 worst cars that no one buys, according to Consumer Reports. From stalling engines to failing transmissions, these vehicles prove that not every car is built to last. And you know what? The worst car on this list is so unreliable, you could be sinking thousands into repairs before it even hits 50,000 miles. Watch till the end, because this is not just a list. It's everything you need to know to avoid a costly mistake. Number 17. Mitsubishi Mirage. Starting at number 17, we have the Mitsubishi Mirage, a car that might look like a budget-friendly choice at first, but let's be honest, it's cheap for a reason. With a starting price of $12,995, it's one of the most affordable new cars on the market. But as the saying goes, you get what you pay for, and in this case, that means questionable reliability and a long list of frustrating issues. The 2015 model is particularly bad, with reports of brakes failing, doors needing frequent replacements, and in some cases, even falling off. Yes, you heard that right. Imagine pulling up to a stoplight and your door decides it's had enough. Between costly repairs and a lackluster driving experience, this subcompact car is not worth the hassle. If you're looking for reliability, steer clear of the Mirage, especially the 2015 model. Number 16. Chevrolet Tahoe. Next, we have the Chevrolet Tahoe, a full-size SUV that looks like the perfect family hauler, but comes with more baggage than just its hefty $47,225 starting price. Chevrolet marketed the 2018 Tahoe as dependable, but owners quickly found out that wasn't the case. Let's start with headlights, or lack thereof. Owners have complained that they barely illuminate the road, making night driving a guessing game. Some even had to replace the entire headlight assembly, and General Motors has issued multiple bulletins about condensation issues. Then there's the engine problem. The 5.3-liter V8 has been known to fail due to its fuel management system, leaving some owners with a massive repair bill in just 2 years. Add in rough shifting transmission issues and brake failures that led to multiple recalls, and the Tahoe becomes a risky ride rather than a reliable one. Number 15. Mercedes-Benz CLA. Coming in at number 15, we have the 2024 Mercedes-Benz CLA, a luxury sedan that looks sleek on the outside but brings more frustration than finesse. With a Mercedes badge and premium price tag, you'd expect smooth performance and cutting-edge technology, but owners have been left questioning if they got their money's worth. Let's start with electronics, the heart of any modern luxury car. The CLA's infotainment system and driver assist features have a mind of their own, sometimes refusing to work when you need them most. Not exactly what you want in a car meant for convenience. Then there's the dual-clutch transmission, which should deliver seamless shifts, but instead creates jerky acceleration and unpredictable gear changes. When a Mercedes struggles to provide a smooth ride, it's no surprise this one lands on the list of cars to avoid. Number 14. Ford Bronco. Next on the list is the Ford Bronco. Ford brought back the Bronco. Fans were excited, but now some owners are probably wishing they could go back in time and rethink their decision. The biggest issue? Sudden power loss. The National Highway Traffic Safety Administration began investigating after reports of Bronco Sport models losing all electrical power without warning. Imagine cruising down the highway when your vehicle just gives up. No lights, no power, no explanation. Not exactly the adventure Ford promised. By April 2024, Ford recalled over 456,000 Broncos and Mavericks for battery failures. But the problem hasn't gone away. Even with software updates, reports of power loss keep rolling in. When an SUV built for adventure struggles just to keep the engine running, it's a serious red flag. Number 13. Chevrolet Colorado. Coming in at number 13, we have the Chevrolet Colorado, a mid-sized truck with a history of costly repairs and frustrating issues. With a starting price of $20,120, it may seem like a solid workhorse, but owners quickly find out it's more trouble than it's worth. The 2015 model stands out as the worst, with power steering failures hitting around 29,000 miles and costing an average of $1,300 to fix. That's a steep price for a truck that's supposed to be reliable. Older models have their share of problems too. The 2005 Colorado suffers from check engine light issues that won't go away, often leading to costly $2,400 repairs. Then there's the 2006 model, plagued with engine misfires at around 65,000 miles, making this truck an expensive headache rather than a dependable ride. Number 12. GMC Sierra 1500. If you thought Chevrolet's problems stopped with the Colorado, think again. The GMC Sierra 1500 looks like a rugged workhorse, but underneath, it's struggling with reliability. The biggest complaint? Noise. This truck is way too loud, and not in a good way. Owners report creaks, pops, and rattles that make it feel less like a premium truck and more like an old farm gate struggling to stay shut. Then there's reliability, or lack of it. Consumer Reports has given 0 GMC models a good rating, and the Sierra 1500 is no exception. For a truck that's supposed to be built for durability, its long-term dependability falls short, making it an expensive gamble rather than a smart investment. Number 11. Jaguar F-Pace. At number 11, we have the Jaguar F-Pace, a luxury SUV that looks elegant but sounds like a haunted house. With a starting price of $50,900, you'd expect smooth performance and premium craftsmanship, but owners report an experience that's anything but luxurious. It makes too many noises. Owners say the cabin creaks, rattles, and pops, turning what should be a refined ride into a never-ending symphony of frustration. And good luck getting it fixed. Some drivers waited weeks for a service appointment, only to be told that technicians couldn't pinpoint the issue. For a brand known for style and sophistication, the F-Pace doesn't quite deliver the Jaguar experience. It's neither thrilling nor comfortable, and with ongoing quality issues, this SUV feels more like a gamble than a luxury purchase. Number 10. Jeep Wrangler. If you love off-road adventures, the Jeep Wrangler seems like an obvious choice, until you actually drive it. One of the biggest issues is the infamous death wobble, a terrifying experience where the front end violently shakes at highway speeds after hitting a bump. Add in loose steering, and keeping the Wrangler straight on the road becomes more of a workout than a drive. And let's talk about the transmission problems. Owners report delayed shifting, overheating, and even complete failure, not ideal when you're off-road or towing. Water leaks, faulty electronics, and excessive oil consumption only add to the frustration. Number 9. Jeep Grand Cherokee. Jeep's problems don't stop with the Wrangler. The Grand Cherokee tries to blend luxury with rugged capability, but ends up offering neither. The transmission is one of the biggest issues. Owners report hard shifting, delayed gear changes, and even complete transmission failure, not exactly what you want when merging onto a highway. Then there's the electrical system with complaints of infotainment malfunctions, random warning lights, and unexplained battery drains that can leave you stranded. Top it off with brake issues, water leaks, and faulty safety features, and you've got an SUV that's more unreliable than rugged. For the price, there are far better choices than the Grand Cherokee. Number 8. Volkswagen Jetta. The Volkswagen Jetta has long been a go-to for those seeking an affordable and fuel-efficient sedan, but beneath its sleek exterior lies a long list of frustrating issues that make it a gamble rather than a great deal. Owners frequently report jerky shifts, delayed acceleration, and even complete transmission failure. Nothing like hitting the gas only for your car to think about it for a few seconds before deciding to move. Then there's the electrical system, which seems to have a mind of its own. Check engine lights randomly pop up, dashboard warning lights flicker like a Christmas tree, and headlights and taillights fail without warning. And let's not forget the interior, where seat heaters work only when they feel like it, and the infotainment system loves to freeze mid-drive. For a car meant to be reliable, the Jetta misses the mark. Number 7. Nissan Frontier. The Nissan Frontier has a reputation for being a tough, no-nonsense truck, but recent models have left many owners questioning its durability. The 2021 model has been plagued with transmission issues, with owners reporting rough shifting, hesitation, and even lurching forward unexpectedly. Nothing like your truck deciding when to accelerate for you. Nissan even issued 2 recalls because the Frontier could roll away in the park, which is never a feature you want. Then there's the cooling system, with reports of overheating and radiator leaks, plus weak brakes that squeal like an old door hinge. Add in failing AC, dead speakers, and interior lights that go out, and you've got a truck that's more frustrating than functional. Definitely not the reliable workhorse it claims to be. Number 6. Jeep Grand Cherokee L. The Jeep Grand Cherokee L was supposed to be the perfect blend of luxury and capability, but owners are quickly realizing that it's more glitchy than grand. The electronics seem to have a mind of their own. Owners report the computer randomly shutting off while driving, yet somehow the music keeps playing. Because apparently that's the priority. The Jeep app doesn't work, the internet doesn't work, and the wireless phone charger only works if you're driving in a straight line. Then there's the bizarre list of mechanical issues. The trunk sometimes refuses to close properly, the third row seat gets stuck even when nothing is blocking it, and the car occasionally won't turn off because it can't find the key fob, which is inside the car. With this many problems, it's no surprise this Jeep makes the list. Number 5. Rivian R1T. The Rivian R1T made a bold entrance into the electric truck market, promising cutting-edge technology and serious off-road capability. But as many owners are finding out, being first to the party doesn't always mean being the best guest. Some owners struggle to charge at home, while others find public charging stations incompatible or painfully slow. Not ideal when you're banking on an EV for convenience. Then there's the infotainment system, which glitches out at random because nothing says high-tech like a screen that freezes mid-drive. Steering and suspension issues have also been reported, and if you do run into trouble, customer service is another headache, with long wait times for repairs and poor communication. For a truck with so much promise, the execution just isn't there. Number 4. Volvo XC60. The Volvo XC60 is known for its sleek Scandinavian design and reputation for safety. But under that polished exterior, it's hiding more issues than most buyers expect. Let's start with the power steering. Some owners experience whining noises, difficulty turning, or a complete loss of power assist. Not exactly what you want when navigating tight parking spots. Then there's the engine trouble. Reports of stalling, hesitation, and rough idling make for an unpredictable driving experience, and some 2-liter diesel engines were even recalled due to fire risks. Add in brake issues, excessive oil consumption, and an infotainment system that randomly shuts down, and the XC60 starts feeling less like a luxury vehicle and more like a rolling list of repairs. If reliability matters to you, this SUV may not be worth the gamble. Number 3. Ford F-150 Hybrid. The Ford F-150 Hybrid was supposed to be the best of both worlds. A full-size truck with the power of a V8 and the efficiency of a hybrid. But instead of leading the future of trucks, it's stuck, dealing with some serious reliability issues. Car owners report rough shifting, delays when switching gears, and even slipping between gears, which makes driving unpredictable, not great for a vehicle built for towing and hauling. Then there's the engine trouble. Some models suffer from random stalling, excessive oil consumption, and check engine lights that won't go away. Add in electrical problems like infotainment system crashes, battery drain, and malfunctioning warning lights, and this truck starts feeling less like a workhorse and more like a problem you don't need. With braking issues, suspension noise, and drivetrain vibrations, the F-150 Hybrid isn't as reliable as Ford wants you to believe. Number 2. Volkswagen Taos. The Volkswagen Taos might look like a great choice for a compact SUV, but owners are quickly discovering that looks can be deceiving. While professional reviewers praise its spacious interior and solid fuel economy, real-world drivers have a very different experience. The biggest issue? The engine. Many owners report stalling, hesitation, and a dangerous loss of power, which is not ideal when merging onto a highway. Even after repairs, some problems persist, leaving drivers with a vehicle that feels unreliable at best. Then there's the electrical system, which comes with its own set of headaches. Reports of dashboard lights dimming so low that drivers can't see their speed, and random check engine lights are common. And with 6 recalls and a rock-bottom reliability rating from Consumer Reports, the Taos proves that a low price doesn't always mean a good deal. If reliability matters, this SUV is best avoided. Number 1. Chrysler Pacifica Hybrid. And here it is, the worst of the worst. The Chrysler Pacifica Hybrid isn't just bad, it's a disaster on 4 wheels. Let's start with the transmission, which has a mind of its own. Jerky shifting, delayed engagement, and even full-blown transmission failure have left owners stranded, wondering why they ever bought this thing in the first place. Then there's the engine, which likes to stall at the worst possible moments, like in traffic or while pulling into an intersection. It also burns through oil at an alarming rate, and that dreaded check engine light never seems to turn off. And don't get too comfortable inside, because the doors might not open or close properly, the brakes wear out too fast, and the infotainment system constantly crashes. Add in charging problems for hybrid models and water leaks, and this minivan becomes an absolute nightmare to own. If reliability is what you need, stay far away from the Pacifica Hybrid. So, these are the worst cars that no one buys, according to Consumer Reports. While they may seem like good deals on paper, the hidden costs, frequent breakdowns, and frustrating issues make them vehicles you'll regret owning. From transmission failures to unreliable electronics and safety concerns, these cars prove that not every ride is worth the price tag. If you want to stay ahead with car buying tips, rankings, and expert advice, subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell so you never miss an update.